When viewers first meet the modern-day Duttons in Yellowstone, the family already owns the largest contiguous ranch in the United States. But that empire was forged through frontier grit, tragic losses, and relentless expansion. Stories explored in Taylor Sheridan's companion series 1883 and 1923. Though they're separated by 4 decades and almost entirely new casts, the two prequels form one continuous arc that explains how the Duttons carved out the Yellowstone and why their descendants cling to it so fiercely. 1. 1883. The Origin Story. The Journey. Tennessee farmer James Dutton, Tim McGraw, and his wife Margaret, Faith Hill, join a westward wagon train led by Shea Brennan, Sam Elliott. Their goal is Oregon, but the trail is a gauntlet of disease, outlaws, and hostile terrain. The turning point: James's teenage daughter Elsa, Isabel May, is mortally wounded during a misunderstanding with Lakota warriors. Before she dies, she chooses her burial site in a lush Montana valley the Crow call Paradise. The claim: to honor Elsa, James abandons Oregon, settles at her grave, and plants the first fence posts of what will become the Yellowstone Dutton Ranch. 2. The Missing Years, 1893 flashbacks. Short scenes in Yellowstone fill in crucial gaps. 1893, James negotiates peacefully with a local tribe to share grazing land but is fatally shot while chasing horse thieves, leaving Margaret a widow. Aftermath. Margaret's letters begging for help reach James's brother Jacob, setting the stage for 1923. 3. 1923. Holding the Line. New Guardians. Jacob Dutton, Harrison Ford, and wife Cara, Helen Mirren, arrive too late to save Margaret but raise her sons, John Sr. and Spencer, as their own. New threats. Montana's open-range wars pit Jacob against sheepherder-turned-gangster Banner Creighton. Industrialist Donald Whitfield adds financial pressure, scheming to seize the Yellowstone for a ski resort. Family losses. John Sr., the presumed link to future patriarchs, dies in an ambush. His widow Emma later takes her own life, leaving their son Jack fatherless. Spencer's return. Younger brother Spencer, a World War I sniper hunting big-game predators in Africa, heads home to defend the ranch, bringing new bride Alexandra. Their unborn child, John, becomes the direct ancestor of Kevin Costner's John Dutton III. 4. The Bloodline Map. SCSS. Copy. Edit. James Margaret. Elsa died in 1883, narrator of both series. John Sr., Emma, died in 1923. Jack inherits during 1923. Spencer, Alexandra. John, born end of 1923. John II. John III, Kevin Costner. Elsa's posthumous narration bridges the shows, reminding viewers that every Dutton sacrifice traces back to her grave, and her parents vow never to leave that land. 5. What 1944 will likely explore. Announced but still under wraps, 1944 is expected to follow a middle-aged Spencer, teenage Jack, and young John as World War II and federal land policies reach Montana. The series should explain how the ranch modernizes, mechanized fencing, irrigation, early cattle genetics. The birth of John Dutton II and the handoff from Spencer's generation to his son. Why the Duttons' distrust of outside capital and government hardens by the time we meet John III in Yellowstone. 6. Why the connection matters. Together, 1883 and 1923 transform the Dutton saga from present-day melodrama into a multi-generational epic about survival, manifest destiny, and the price of holding sacred ground. Each prequel shows a different frontier. 1883 is raw westward expansion, disease, war parties, and open wilderness. 1923 is the collision of the Old West with barbed wire, automobiles, and machine guns. 1944 will likely be the bureaucratic frontier, taxes, eminent domain, and wartime economics. For fans, understanding these eras clarifies why John III fights bulldozers and billionaires with the same ferocity his great-grandfather used against rustlers. The enemy changes. The vow to protect the land does not. Where to watch. 1883, 10 episodes, and 1923, 8 episodes, second season in production. Stream on Paramount+. Keep an eye on Paramount's release slate for 1944 and the final Yellowstone episodes, which will bring the story full circle.